about Tunisia versus Uganda. This is a very good matchup. We know that Tunisia are probably favorites in this match because they're the North African guys. They've got a very good trio of Sakiri. Sakiri is one of the guys who drives the game. He's a playmaker, and so they're going to have a good team. But we don't want to sit down on Uganda also because Uganda has a fantastic defense, and in midfield they're very rugged and strong. So the question is, can Tunisia, that plays neat, tidy, very well organized football, very tactical, good linking, good transition, good use of their wings, are they going to be able to upstand against Uganda, which is going to be physical and faster? Tunisia is slow, so I'm worried about the fact that can the wingers for Uganda give them trouble. That's why I predict that Tunisia should either win 1-0, but because of the physicality and their lack of pace in central defense, Uganda may actually get a goal in them too, so it could be 1-1. I'm going to say 1-0 to Tunisia, 1-1, but we're going to go deeper into the game. What are your thoughts, Sagodi?
No, like if you look at Tunisia and Uganda, let me start with Uganda. Like you look at Uganda, it's one of the growing teams in Africa. Like they kept their coach for a long time. Now I think he has found the rhythm in them. They've got pace. They've got players, the wingers, fast wingers that can carry the ball and they can also finish. And then when you look at Tunisia, they play the most boring football in Africa, but they get results. That's one thing I can tell you.
Yeah.
And then they are very organized defensively. You see, even Brazil couldn't break their defense. They are very, very well organized at the back. So when I look at them against Uganda, I see a draw or maybe a 1-0 Tunisia team. Because one thing about Tunisia, they can get a free kick and then punish you. That's one thing about them. So it's going to be a tough game, but
and let's look at Uganda. So you mentioned something. Yeah, you mentioned something. Uganda has some very flashy, explosive forwards. They have Okello and they have Ikpeazu. So those guys are dangerous. Okello is sort of like even though he's an attacker, he can also assist and pass the ball. And Ikpeazu is a physical guy who's sort of big and strong, sort of like how Lukaku was for not for France, for Belgium. So they're going to have some big, strong forwards. And in midfield, they have Semakula, I always get his name wrong, who's a midfield who's sort of tough in defense. So when you're looking
Semakula,
their midfielders and their forwards are powerful and rugged. But like you said, Tunisia is very well organized. So I foresee that maybe there's going to be a lot of fouls given by Uganda on Tunisia. So, but the question is, as long as Tunisia can stay tactical and everything, the only thing I'm worried about is the physicality of Uganda. What do you think about that? I think this is going to be tight. Like you said, maybe a 1-0 turnout, but Tunisia have to be very careful to not get overwhelmed by the power and pace of the Ugandans. Yeah. What do you think?
Yeah, absolutely. Like for me, if I was from Uganda, that's what I think is Uganda need to be organized, frustrate Tunisia. They are in North Africa. The pressure it's all in them. Like all their fans are there. They want them to win. They'll think Uganda is a weak team. They'll attack. So Uganda has a very pacey players. Like they are runners. They are runners. Yeah. So I think they can catch Tunisia in counter-attack because these North African teams, they hate running. They hate running.
And I can see them coming from the wings and taking advantage because we know Tunisia is going to hold the ball for most of the game. But if you hold the ball for 99% of the game, there's always that one time, though, where these guys will get on a break. But also we have to question Uganda's finishing, too. So that's a very questionable, too. So Uganda will no doubt have one or two chances on the break, but the question, will they be able to exploit it? And like you said, if Tunisia gets caught flat-footed in their own run, Uganda might be able to get a goal on the counter. So it's going to be very interesting to see. So I'm going to call this game, in fact, I'm going to say this game is going to be 0-0 because of Tunisia's defense. What are your predictions?
I see a draw as well. It's either a 1-1, Uganda score first, then Tunisia comes and score. For me, it's a draw.
All right. So fans from Uganda and Tunisia, don't get angry at us for not saying that either one of you is going to win. So we'll be back on, I think, Thursday or so to talk about the result of these matches. Sagodi, take us out, please. I put you on the spot.
Oh, it's been another great show of African football. Then we're excited for this AFCON. Thank you for watching. We'd like you to subscribe and hit the like button so that we keep doing what we're doing. Thank you, Mustafa and Sefodi. See you next time.
Thank you, Seguri. Hopefully I'll see you tomorrow. It's good. We're both wearing green hats and the same style of hat. I like your hat. Yeah.
Oh,
but yours is Springbok. Mine is like nice hat. Okay, let me turn off the
when I see you've got your cap.
Yeah.